It's my experience that women, as the creatrix or the representative of the goddess, secretly at a very deep level, maybe not so secretly, but for the most part it is, want to be, just like a man wants to be the man, and they don't know what a man is, but they're looking for something. The woman wants to be the woman, but they don't know what a woman is. So I'll tell you what it is to become the embodiment of the creatrix or the goddess. That means the capacity to give birth to maximum potential. So as we've said before, if the man is electricity and the woman is the the industry, she wants to be a full-on industry that is capable of creating the absolute product, which is God. So woman wants to birth God. If we want to go woo, to the Hindu shit, we want to say Shakti wants to give birth to consciousness. Shiva. So the woman is the embodiment of the goddess, and inside herself, if she doesn't achieve that supreme potential to birth God, consciousness, or literally God, a human that will become akin to God. Some of you may not understand this, and I'm not talking about the Holy Virgin Mary. Okay? She's gonna always be annoyed, bitter, resentful, upset, and angry at the man. Because the man's job is to come and quote unquote empower her. That means bring electricity to the power plant. And like I said before, if the plant has sections that are jammed, this dude's gotta unjam those parts. He's gotta fix them or facilitate nature fixing them. Doesn't matter how you want to look at them. He has to facilitate the plant coming back to its maximum potential. And then he has to bring the voltage to make that shit happen. And then we need to bring the material. Technically doing all the job. Somehow. If you know what I'm trying to say. So you as a man, you come in with your half fucking limp cock, with your small potential and your small voltage, and you see a girl, and you act like you're the man, and of course both are pretending to one another, and she's secretly at a deep level looking for somebody who can unlock her potential, unlock her womb's potential so she can birth a God. And that's what you're parading as the man. That's when you act like you the man. What are you acting like? You means I'm the key that can unlock your divine potential. That's what the man is. I'm full. I can activate your plant, and before that I can fix this and I can fix that, and I will promise you I'm going to set you on the course of goddesshood. So she's like, yes, please. You see who I really am and what I can really do. Now, how many times one of you guys sat with a girl and she's like selling you her potential? I could do this and I could do that, and I could do this and I can accomplish this. Right? Some of you know this. Some of you that hang out with girls. She's selling you her potential. Look at what could happen if you gave me your attention. I could unfold to all of that. Which doesn't mean she will. Most of the time she's lazy as fuck. But that's not the point. But something in the charade is reflecting or mirroring reality. So it's your job as a man to be able to see that in her and to see or recognize that deep potential and have an interest to uncover it. If you don't do that, and if you don't hold her accountable, she's going to be upset at your ass. She's going to fucking hate you. Because why is she going to hate you? Because if you don't understand that, what are you using her for? You're hiding there. That's what you're doing. You're taking a little 9-volt battery, and all you're able to create are pussy farts and Netflix moment. That's it. That's all you can generate together. A shit life full of mucus and toxins. If you're unfortunate to have kids, they're bound with their little things in their faces in school, pretending to get an education. That's the life. That's what you've generated. There's no God there. There's no divinity. It's small. So of course she fucking hates you and she detests you. Now, if you come to the game and you're looking at her and you're the man, that means you're on the path of fullness. And you're looking at her and you can see and you can perceive her potential. When I look at her, I'm looking at that power. I'm looking at the goddess inside of her. I'm looking at that potential. And immediately I'm like, this is who you are. So as long as you're not that, I'm gonna keep on poking at you. She may say, listen, dude, you're insane. Get the fuck out of my way. Why don't you accept me the way I am? I accept you the way you are. You're a rundown plant. I accept you. I love you for what you can be. And I'm here to make you come into that. I can love you in where you are right now, but I love you right now, just right now. Because you are right now where you need to be so that you can get to where you got to go tomorrow. So I love you right now, but right now is right now. It's not tomorrow. It's not in 5 seconds. It's right now. It's right now. It's all there is. We have a moment of right now. And if tomorrow you present the same thing, I'm like, I'm not interested in you because you're late. You're retarded. Get the hell out of my way. You're slow. So the man's job is to hold the woman accountable just like she's doing that to you unconsciously. So I'm not shy about this. When I look at a woman, I see a potential. I'm like, well, am I interested in invest myself in that potential? Is there a match in potentiality? Can I, quote unquote, fix this plant? Like, can I make something of it? Because God knows they run down nowadays and they're dirty. And you know, let's not get into that, but you know exactly what I mean. So can I salvage this? Can I make something of this? And then is that person genuinely interested in going through that process of revamping and upgrading the whole power plant and learning to become strong enough to be able to bear the intensity of the voltage necessary to activate her creative potential? Maybe yes, maybe no. Very often it's no. So I'm not going to invest more energy in that. I'm like, okay, I got to discover something. I learned a bunch of things. I'm going to get boons from the goddess as usual. But if this is not, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. I'm not going to waste time on a sinking stock. Get the fuck out. Move on. But sometimes you do meet a woman who's interested in this. Genuinely. Not just to steal your electricity so that she can nourish her web of deceit and deception and filth. Which is also part of the job. It's another conversation. So sometimes they're genuine about this. So now that becomes interesting. Because you can't, that's what the goddess is for. She transforms you in form. She takes your electricity and gives form to you. She takes your power and gives form to it. She births you. You can't do that. So that's what she gives you. That's what she can allows you to proliferate. She allows you to multiply. So instead of having one me, there's 1,000. And 1,000 me can serve 10,000 people. Now that's what she has as a power. That's a superpower. So she expects that unconsciously from you. Now, most of these women are not interested in any such thing. They don't want to work. They want to be worshipped for the filthy shits that they are. I'm sorry, I got to say it like it is, with all due respect. They're little, like, rotten, spoiled, mucus-filled, toxin, disgusting creatures being worshipped on Instagram with their fake pictures and their fake asses and their fake everything. They have no interest, genuine interest, to actually work and bring themselves back online and serve life. They have no interest in it. But some do, but most they don't. And most men are not interested in learning what it means to become full and serve Dharma. That means life itself. And so that you can collaborate with. No, what you want is fake name, fame, and glory. Fake name, fame, and glory. Fake name, fame, and glory. So that you can have the illusion that you're the man and get false applause by women so that you can think that you're the man and you've reached godhood. It's fake. You know it. I know it. That's it. Is there something wrong with that? Zero. Listen, dude, if you're happy doing this and you feel fulfilled in those kinds of dynamics with women, great, enjoy. I don't care. This is your life. It doesn't work for me. And I'm sure that if you're listening to this, it doesn't work for you either. But then that means you have to be willing to let go of the lies and the illusion, because what a beautiful illusion. All I got to do is create such a facade, and I'm going to have all these hoes on their knees screaming my name. Right? Which means I'm the man. Yeah, but if it ain't there, you're not the man really, because your manhood depends on their cheers. So are you the man? Because manhood isn't defined by their cheers. Manhood is defined by your fullness. If they're there or not, this is irrelevant for you. Anyways, more food for thought. I'm offering you such a buffet, man, for only like $0.99. Come on, man. So this is what the woman expects from you at every level. And if we take what I'm saying and we just superficialize it, well, she's looking towards a man who's got status, name, fame, some glory, money, riches, which means he's full of the system. But let's say that's all you know. and she's attracted to that person because he's going to offer her opportunities to go to places, to meet new people, and to potentially have access to more resources. So the systems approach, or the matrix approach, is a facade. It's a fake version of reality. It's all a lie. But somehow, it's mirroring something fundamental. That's it. However, within the system, there's limits. Not everybody can reach the top. Not everybody can be rich. Not everybody can be successful. But in nature, everybody can be full of themselves in the true sense of the word. It's your birthright. Doesn't matter if you're tall or short. Doesn't matter if you're smart or not smart. You can be full of nature. You can be full of the current of life, and you'll find the corresponding womb to co-create with you. Because that's how nature works. There's no scarcity in nature. Some people think so. I disagree.